If you want something, you have to give something in return. Isn't just a motivational quote, it's a way of describing how reality works across physics, economics, psychology, relationships, and even your inner life. I'll walk through it layer by layer, from the most concrete to the most subtle. 1. The most basic layer. Nothing appears from nowhere. In physics, there's the idea that energy can't be created or destroyed, only transformed. In everyday life, that shows up as you want a strong body? You pay with effort, time, discomfort. You want money? You pay with work, risk, or value you give to others. You want knowledge? You pay with time, attention, and mental effort. So even before we get into philosophy, the world already works roughly like to get X, something must be transformed or sacrificed for X to exist. That something is the price, not always money, but always a cost. 2. Economics view opportunity cost, the trade you don't see. In economics, there's a key idea: opportunity cost. When you choose one thing, you automatically give up all the other things you could have chosen instead. Examples: if you spend 3 hours scrolling, you paid with 3 hours you could have spent learning, resting, building something, or bonding with someone. If you stay in a job you hate for 5 years because it's safe, you paid with 5 years of potential skill growth, confidence, and other paths you never even tried. If you go all in on one relationship, you pay with the possibility of knowing how your life would look with other people. So even when it looks like I didn't do anything, I just stayed the same, that's never true. Staying the same is also a trade. You traded your future possibilities for present comfort. 3. Psychology view: desire has a price in peace and stability. Wanting something is not free either. Every desire carries a psychological cost. You want to improve? You must sacrifice comfort and ego. You have to admit you're not good enough yet. You want validation? You pay with dependence on others' opinions. You want control over everything. You often pay with anxiety because reality never fully obeys you. Sometimes the real price of wanting is you stop being satisfied with what you already have. That's why certain spiritual or philosophical traditions say the more you want, the more you suffer. Not because wanting is evil, but because every desire creates tension between how life is and how I wish it was. So, psychologically, the rule could be restated as you can have desires, but you will pay with your comfort, your illusions, or your peace of mind until you grow into that new level. 4. Social world: every gain sits on someone's effort. Anything you enjoy in society is usually built on someone else's cost. Roads, hospitals, internet, electricity, paid for with people's labor, taxes, time, sometimes even lives. Free apps, paid for with your data, your attention, your behavior being monetized. Someone always there for you, they pay with their time, emotional energy, missed opportunities. So when the world gives you something, somebody, somewhere, is paying with their time, their focus, their money, their health, their emotional labor. Understanding this helps you become less entitled, become more grateful and respectful. Stop believing in effortless everything. 5. Moral or spiritual layer. What kind of person do you become from what you trade? There's another cost that hits deeper than time or money. What you choose to give up shapes who you become. Examples. If you trade honesty for quick success, cheating, scamming, lying, you might get what you want, but you pay with self-respect, trust from others, and long-term stability. If you trade kindness for winning every argument, you pay with connection and intimacy. If you trade your own values to belong to a group, you pay with your sense of self. So the real deep question is rarely just, what can I get? The deeper one is, what am I willing to become in order to get it? And is that a version of myself I can live with? Because some deals are profitable on the outside, but spiritually or morally bankrupt on the inside. 6. Illusion of free. Why free things are dangerous mentally. A lot of manipulation works like this. You get this for free. No cost. Easy. Instant. That message is attractive because our brain loves shortcuts and comfort, but usually, get rich quick, you pay with risk of losing everything or your integrity. No effort, guaranteed results, you pay with wasted time, disappointment, and feeling stupid. Emotionally, I'll fix you. You pay with dependence and loss of self-reliance, and sometimes control or abuse. When you deeply understand that everything has a cost, you naturally start asking, what's the catch? Who is paying? What am I paying without noticing? This protects you from a lot of bad decisions. 7. Are there exceptions? What about love, kindness, or luck? Good question, because it sounds harsh if we say everything is a transaction. Reality is more subtle. 7.1. Love and kindness. True kindness often comes from someone choosing to bear a cost willingly. A parent losing sleep for their child. A friend listening to you for hours. A stranger helping you with no reward. That doesn't mean there was no cost. It means they accepted the cost because, for them, love, compassion, greater than comfort. So from your side, it feels like free love. From their side, it's, I choose to pay this cost because I care. 7.2. Luck or fortune. Sometimes you do get something you didn't earn. Being born in a certain family, meeting a mentor randomly, surviving an accident. That's real. Life has randomness. But even then, the gift might be free. What you do with it after isn't. You still have to decide, do I honor this gift? Do I waste it? Do I use it to help others? Even luck becomes meaningful only when you trade effort into it. 8. A practical way to use this rule in your life. Instead of using the rule to feel bitter, like, nothing comes easy, life sucks, you can use it like a clarity tool. Whenever you want something, ask yourself, 1. What do I actually want? Be precise. Not just, I want money, but safety, freedom of time, status, options in life. 2. What is the real price of this? List all costs: time, energy, health, relationships, mental peace, self-respect, risk. 3. Can I accept this price? Sometimes the honest answer is yes, it's hard, but it's worth it. Go for it. No, this price would destroy me or people I love. Rethink what you want or find another way. 4.